Welcome to CDCN. My name is Ryan and you're watching Artists of Arunachal. Today we will have with us a very beautiful and talented guest. Welcome to our studio. Why don't you introduce yourself to our viewers?
Hi, my name is Pungmin Dolo, age 25. I'm an independent artist and currently I'm singing under the label of Demons Click Music. And then before coming to Arunachal, I did my graduation from Delhi University Gargi College. And then after that, I was working with Vistara as an air hostess for 2 years. And then I came back to Arunachal and currently I'm studying B Music in Rajiv Gandhi University.
Okay, that's really nice. So I have prepared a few questions for you. I'll go by the questions. So first, I would like to know, what is the first thing which got you into music? I mean, tell us about your music journey.
Music journey, where should I start? Since I was very young, actually, I used to go to church along with my parents. And that's where I started singing. I didn't know that I used to sing or I can sing, but singing along with the brothers and sisters out there, I think they figured that, oh, this girl can sing. So they used to let me perform for all the single song competition, everything like that. So I used to perform a lot. And then that's when I myself gradually, when I was growing older, that's when I started realizing that, oh, I think I can sing. So that's when I put my everything into singing, I guess. And I always, even in the classroom, I always used to tell my friends that when I grow older, I'll become a rock star or something like that. But it's not like that. I'm not a rock star yet, but still I'm going on with the music. So I think, yeah, that's it.
Okay, so actually, when did you really you started very young, but when did you actually really started getting serious about music? It's like when you came back from Delhi?
Yeah. When I came back from Delhi, I started singing from 2020. And that's when I met the guy, Don Kem, from the Demons Click Music, that guy.
Okay.
So we became friends, and that's when I made a song actually. That's on my Instagram page. So that song, once I was very depressed when I left my job.
Okay.
I was just depressed because I was like, oh, what should I do now?
What next?
I was pretty confused and alone back then in Delhi. So that's when I just sat in my room, and then there was no electricity also at that time. So I just took a guitar and I was just just with the 2 chords, I was just making a song. I made that song, and I think he heard it. So that's when he told me that, oh, you have a good voice. I think we should work together when you come back to Arunachal. And then I was like, okay. That's when we spoke about it. That was in 2019. And then in 2020, when I came back, we did that for real. I covered a song on his YouTube channel. That was I did a cover of Billie Eilish. So I sang that song, and after that, I think I really started singing. Just because of him, because he pushed me actually. I think there was no one else. There were my friends who used to tell me that, oh, Pungmin, you're really good with the singing and everything. But I think he was the one actually who really helped me. Yeah. He really helped me with this growth where I am today, you know.
You can actually sing.
Yeah. So 2020 is when I actually started singing. When I got really serious with the music. Okay. When I came back to Arunachal.
Okay. They say that, music changed life. How did it change your life?
For me, I think music as in whole, it didn't really change my life in a very dramatic way. But I think music, it helped me find my true self, I guess. My true self, I mean, it's not like that I've become something big, like that. It's just that before when I continued taking music very seriously, I was a bit crazy girl. I didn't knew what to do. Just like I told you, I was quite depressed back then. So I was pretty lost with everything. I couldn't make good friends, or I couldn't stick with one thing. I was just lost.
So they say that music heals people. So are you trying to say that music kind of healed you?
Yes, it did. Because
you spoke about your depression.
Yeah. Music actually since I started making my own music with the help of my colleague, that's when I think I found my true peace, no? Because through my music, I was delivering my emotions and everything
yeah,
like that.
yeah.
So when they really like came to me and they approached me and they told me that, oh, Pungmin, you know, your music is good, I can relate to it and something like that. When people, they really do that, that's when I realized that, oh, okay, I am working on something. Maybe my message is going through. Even if it doesn't reaches to all the people, I think it did. And that's what helped me.
Yeah, touching
you know,
lives.
Yeah.
That gives you motivation, to
exactly.
do further. So, how would you describe the music that you typically create?
My music, I think you can just call it lo-fi, R&B. That's what I'm into.
Okay.
It's like a very melody and like low. How should I say? It goes like it's not like too hip hop, not too pop, but still like it's like on the mid range, lo-fi, R&B. That's what I would like to call it.
Do you have a lot of audience in Arunachal for that?
Not really. I don't think that many people actually like can relate to my music, because only people from my age, ranging from I think from 16 to 28, only between that. I think only those people like they would relate to it. But I don't have that much crowd for my music.
Okay.
For the music that I make, actually.
So, you sing in which languages?
English. I just do in English. English is my main element. Yeah, that's where I stand.
Okay, that's great. Apart from English, do you know any other language?
I do Hindi, but I'm not really good
into
with
singing.
Hindi. Yeah.
Singing, comfortable with Hindi
Yeah,
singing.
exactly.
Okay. So, you told me that you have been playing music
Since 2020.
2020, but you had an inclination for music from the time you were like little, singing in the church and all. So, what would you have? What would you be doing right now if not for music?
If not for music, I don't know what I would have been doing without music, because I really seriously have no idea. I think I'm pretty smart to cope up with anything that I would get.
Yeah.
So, but I don't know. I don't know. With beside music, I don't even know what I would have been doing. I think I would have been pretty lost, like I told you. So I think music is the only thing that I was supposed to do. I feel like that, even though I'm not reaching to that level, but still, whatever I do till now, I think that's more than enough for me myself, because whatever I'm working on and whatever I produce or whatever I sing, I think I like my songs.
Okay, that's very nice. You'll get there someday.
Yeah.
I'm sure about it. And now, tell me about your family. Like, do they support you?
Yeah, my family, they do. They really do support me. I think since I was a little girl, they were like always pushing me to like sing. It's not like they were pushing me like forcefully, but they were always there to like tell me, encouraging me. Even just like all the, it happens in every family when your daughter can sing or dance or beats. Daughter or
the parents like kind of like whoever comes the guest like,
Gaki sunao,
they're so proud
just
of
like that. So they used to do that with me a lot. And I also, when I was like younger, I used to sing a lot back in home and also in school. I used to do that. Every time after school attendance, I used to go to the front section. I used to take my pencil and I used to sing Hannah Montana's song back then, Disney Channel. So I was a crazy fan of that.
Yeah, so that means your parents are supportive.
Yeah, they're very supportive.
So who else are there in your family?
Me, my elder brother, Abraham Dolo, and my younger sister, Amina Dolo.
Okay, they're into music?
I think my brother, he does sing sometimes, but I wouldn't say they're that serious about it. Yeah.
Taking music as a career, Okay. So next, I would like to know, how was it growing up in Arunachal? I believe you grew up in Arunachal.
Yeah, I did. Growing up in Arunachal.
Now that you'll know the difference because you lived in Delhi afterwards. So tell me.
I think people here and there are all same. I wouldn't like differentiate them too much, but it's just that people back in Delhi, they are like more, their thinking is much more broader than not everyone, but at least the majority of the people, they have much more broader thinking towards everything, like be it the clothes you wear, be it how you want to style yourself, or how whatever, like what do you call this, aim you have in life or anything like that. They won't tell you ki, oh ye kuch nahi hai, like, and everything. They would be like, oh sahi hai, karo, you know. It's like that. I think they're quite encouraging. My friends back in Delhi, I think even I've never met anyone so mediocre or like anyone so with a small-minded people. But in Arunachal, I think for everything, it's very hard for you to like to take step, because in every step you take, I think there are many people who would like
try to pull you down.
criticize you a lot. So it's quite hard. Even it's not like I'm talking about other people also. Even in my family, I think there are many people like who are still with that mindset where it's pretty hard to
But I believe things are changing, because like earlier parents used to just say doctor bano, engineer bano, but then now, like you said, your parents are encouraging you to take up music as a career. So obviously, like I think hopefully in future we'll see good number of painters and singers. And
exactly. But
all kinds of people.
These days too, you can literally see so many people like literally pursuing their whatever they want to do, and like
So without
it's
parents'
changing
support,
with time,
without family support, it's not possible. So okay, where did you do your schooling from?
Schooling, I did my schooling all the way from nursery to class 12. I did from here in Arunachal only. If I would say, nursery KG1, KG2, I was back there in Gyan Ganga, D sector. And then after that, 1, 2, 7, I was in St. Thomas. And then 8, I was back to Gyan Ganga. 9, 10, I was in Royal International School. 11, I was in Don Bosco School. And 12, I was in Donji Polo Vidya Bhavan. So that's it.
So I believe you must be having a lot of friends here.
Because I think I do have many friends, because I am good with everyone. So people do remember me, but sometimes it's my bad that I forget their names, and sometimes when I see them, I'm like, oh hey, hi, but I can't even remember their name,
because they'll have to remind you, I'm from Royal International, I'm from Kenya. We studied together, or I was your senior or junior, something like that. It'll happen when you have been to so many places and studied in so many schools. So, which all places in Arunachal you have been so far?
I've not been to many places actually, because after schooling I was back there in Delhi, right? So, and I came back just on 2020, and then Corona started. Nobody could go anywhere, so we all were just here in home. But I did visit Mechuka. I went there.
Beautiful. Then you're done with Arunachal. Not exactly, but that's one of the most beautiful places.
Small towns like Zero, I've just been there, but not really. I don't really travel much, I guess. So.
Yeah. Okay. So, where all did you perform in Arunachal?
In Arunachal, if you say first, if I start with my first initial days, I think not I think, but I've sang in most of the cafes and bars out here, I guess. I tried my luck with that. So when people like recognize that, oh, Pungmin Dolo, she sings. So they started like calling me, please come and perform and out, like, cafes or restaurants. And I was like quite happy back then. I was like very new in all this journey. So I was like, oh yeah, I'll come. And then I did those things back then. 2020, everything happened in 2020. And then after that, I've performed in some CM bungalows, like for the private programs and parties like that. And then I've performed here in DK Conventional with Antaba Chake brother, like with the team and everything like that. With my team, Demons Clique. I brought my boys with me. So, just that.
Okay, so which was your favorite venue so far?
Favorite venue? I think the crowd in DK Conventional was really good, because people, because if compared to bars and cafes, people end up drinking, right? So it's not really people enjoying the music. It's just drunk people like just screaming and I don't even know if they're listening to it. It's just that somebody's singing song to bas sunke like kush ho, bas chillao, just like that. But in DK conventional, like people were there to listen. You singing, so that was good. But I was so nervous back then because it was such a big platform for me, like from cafes, restaurants to such a big, auditorium
imagine,
hall. So it was like really, I was so nervous back then. I think I got migraine because of that. Because of the headache. I couldn't take the pressure, I guess. But it was really, I think that was really nice.
Okay.
One of the biggest platforms that I've performed. Yeah.
Okay. Then I would like to know, who's your inspiration
My inspiration
in terms of music?
in terms of music, I think it would be my own depression or my own, like problems that I fight with. Because if I would not have been dealing with all these things, I don't think I would find a reason to even write songs or even, like put it out on the lyrics and, put it out as a song.
Other than that, do you have any favorite singer or artist?
Whenever I think about it, I don't really know if I have one. It's like it's very confusing for me because I think
किसी का ये song पसंद है, किसी का वो पसंद है, it's something like that.
Something like that. But I'm not really like इसका ही मैं biggest fan हूँ. ऐसा नहीं होता है मेरे से. I think I just, it's like that. I think I'm very neutral with everything. I don't even know myself sometimes.
So I would like to know some of your favorites. What's your favorite food?
My favorite food. My favorite food. I think I'm very choosy with food, but I really like kimchi fried rice and masala dosa.
Oh wow, two different things. Korean and then South Indian. Yeah. Okay, kimchi fried rice and this thing. You go to restaurants here. You must be going to restaurants here. So any favorite place here?
Any favorite place? I think.
Okay, kimchi. Where do you?
I Corey's.
Okay, and masala dosa?
Masala dosa. I've tried masala dosa in Malabar, Nahalagan, but it was filled with onions, so I don't really like it. But the new one that's open right here in the 0 point, I don't remember the name, but it's pretty new. So I tried that and I liked it.
Okay. So in Delhi, you were in Delhi. So in Delhi, did you pick up any Delhi food, North Indian food?
No. Back then I couldn't eat North Indian food or beat any masala food. I really am into boiled vegetables,
Okay.
So it was really hard for me taking the food back
Delhi
there in
belly.
Delhi. Yeah, it was really hard.
Like Delhi belly. So we spoke about Arunachal. Now I would like to know, in the world, which is your favorite place? Where do you want to go, or you have already been?
Just like I told you earlier, I'm not really much of a
traveling.
Yeah. So, I don't even dream about it.
Oh, you said you were an air hostess, so
yeah.
you must have traveled to a lot of places.
Yeah, but whenever we used to stay there as a layover. I mean, where we don't come back to the base, but we stay, be it Mumbai or Chennai or Hyderabad, any place. So I only used to sleep. I didn't even used to go out like my friends did.
Yeah,
because
they go out, hang out, and look at party.
I don't even do that. I always used to sleep because I was like, I'm so tired. I was like not at all interested to go out and even explore a bit. So that's how I've been to most of the cities here in India, but I haven't even, stepped out of the hotel. I guess I only used to sleep, eat, and sleep. That's what I used to do.
so wrong person to ask about favorite place.
Yeah, but work is something else. When I work, I enjoy it.
When you become, I'm sure you will become a popular artist. Then you might have to go to places and sing. I mean, that you won't mind, I guess.
Yeah, then I won't mind. I'll just go to the room. I'll just sleep, and then when I wake up, I'll go perform. I'll come back and I'll see. I guess that's what I'm gonna do.
So I don't even have to ask you what's your favorite time pass. I already know what's your favorite time pass now. So do you read books?
Books? Not really. I think back then when I was young, I think I tried reading novels, but I think I can't do it. I'm not really a book person.
Okay. So what's your favorite time of the day or night when you actually become more creative?
I think it's the peak hour between 12 to 3, or 12 to 3.
12 to 3.
Yeah.
Why does all the artists or all
Because-
these things become active.
Because I think that's when everybody's sleeping and it's very quiet, you know. That's when you really get the time to like sit and think and really like look into your life and everything that's going on with you, you know. So I think that time, that period is like the best period where you really become like a bit creative, be it if you want to write songs or, you know, or study or do anything. I think that's a perfect time for me.
I would want you to leave a message to our viewers and your fans.
My fans, I don't even know if I have a good number of fans, but for whoever is watching this video, this show, the interview that's going on, thank you for being here. And then I don't really have to say much, but I'll just say that just be good, be humble, and whatever you like to do, make sure you do it. Be it, it's not something your parents or the society would support, but if you like it and if you want to do it, go ahead and do it. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, that's a very beautiful message. And I also want you to tell our viewers and the fans who might have become fascinated with you after watching this show, tell them where they can find you.
You can find me on Instagram. My Instagram ID is Pungmin Found Alive. Yeah, you can just follow me there. I'll follow you back.
Thank you so much. And thank you for watching this show. We will come back with more such interviews. So stay tuned and keep watching CDCN. Thank you.